A couple weeks ago, while scrolling through Reddit, I found, I forget which subreddit it was, but they had a GIF of this little car charger for your cell phone playing. It was about a minute or so, and I just had like an immediate geekasm. I had to check it out. So, unfortunately, the thread for the GIF didn't have a link to where to actually find the thing. So, 5 minutes of Google Foo, and I found it on Amazon for $20. Basically, what it is, it's a wireless car charger that plugs into your vent that also opens up and closes around your phone automatically. So, yeah, it was instant geekasm right there. So, let's take a look at it. It's the R2 Smart Sensor wireless car charger. Rated input 5 volts, 2 amps, or DC 9 volts, 1.67 amps, which means, yes, it handles QC phones. Rated frequency, I think that's the frequency of the wireless part of it. Charging efficiency and charging distance. Made in China. Go figure! So, let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, standard packaging. And there's the unit itself. It's got two sensors up front here. These two arms automatically open and close supposedly when the unit's got power, and my Mac keeps moving. The back is touch sensitive, and that's how you open it up. This is where your little vent clip will go onto. It looks like it'll accept a regular ball too, because personally, I can't stand vent clips. Why would you want to put your phone in front of something that's either going to get really cold and have condensation issues as soon as you take it outside in the summer, or in the middle of winter you have the heat blaring and you want to overheat your phone? That's really not a good idea. So anyway, I digress. So there is padding on the inside arms. This is smooth, as you can already tell. It's taking up my fingerprints, but yeah, big freaking deal. There is a little bit of padding down here on the bottom for your phone to actually sit on. So let's get rid of this blister pack thingy. And yep, there's a regular ball adapter that will go into the back here. And okay, that's how that vent clip works. Guess what? I think it's junk. Bye. Personal opinion there. And it comes with a USB-C cable, because on the bottom of this is your USB-C connector. So I have set up here the Samsung Adaptive Fast Charger, which puts out 9 volts at 1.67 amps. It's for the QC phones that came with my S8 Active. I have a USB safety tester, or tells you the voltage, watts, all that good stuff, so we can actually see it working. So let's give it a shot. Let's get this over here. Oh, it's rubber band. I got everything zeroed right now, and of course it's only at 5 volts because there's nothing saying, hey, I want 9 volts. So let's plug this into here. And let's plug this right into there. And we got some green and blue LEDs, and it looks like it's ready. And I'm just looking for how much power it's actually pulling, just sitting here doing nothing. And it's like nothing. It's, oh wait, a little fluctuation here and there, but we're talking like 1/10 of a watt if we're lucky, just sitting here doing nothing. So, okay, blue light means it's ready to do something. So it should be tap on the back. Oh, it opened. And it looks like you have a timer. So you gotta go tap, put my phone in here. The LEDs just turned green. It clamped down, and we can see right now we're still at 5 volts. There's 9 volts. It just jumped to 9. And right now my battery's at 83%. So we should still get full charge out of this. Might take a little bit for it to ramp up. We're at 1 amp. Well, actually, no, that's probably darn close to what it's going to get, because this is rated, if it's a 5 volt phone without the QC, it'll charge at 5 watts. And if it's this phone like this, it's QC. I think this is QC 2.0, not 3.0, but big friggin' deal. 9 volts at 1 amp, just over 1 amp actually. We're getting like 9.4, 9.5 watts. This unit is rated for 10 watts wireless charging on QC compatible phones. And as you can tell, the LEDs down here have now turned green, and it is actually charging my phone. Now, the thing is, the motor's nice and quiet. How grippy is it? It's enough to keep it moving around, but it's not like seriously clamped down, which is probably a good thing. It's actually just missing the buttons, especially like I got the power on button here, so it will kind of block it, but at least on these phones you can just press down there and it will also wake it up. And we can see Android fast wireless charging, 31 minutes until full. So it is working correctly. The only thing is you can't really turn the phone off. Oh, I touched the back. It clamps. And it's barely bouncing around in there, and this should simulate like going over some bad potholes, especially if you live in Delaware or Jersey. It bounces around a little bit, but I don't think it's going to come out. That took a fair amount of force to get it out of there. Yeah, it's an automatic closure, and 85%. It's going back to charge again. Still pretty freaking cool. I'm going to have to try it out in the car. Yep, there he goes. Go back to 9 volts again. And we're back at 1 amp. We're at 9.4 watts charging. So, not bad. Let's let it sit in here for about 15, 20 minutes. See how warm it gets. Because I think it's like 70 degrees down here in my basement right now. Let's see if it gets hot. Because the one I have in my car right now, I hate it because it always overheats. It's a terrible QC charger. Or wireless charger. Okay, so we've been charging for like 3 to 5 minutes or so. Usually by now, the one I have in my car, the piece of crap, would start already heating up. So, let's take a look at it. I don't feel any heat there, but let me take the phone out of it and check the back. Nope, cool to the touch. And here's the crappy one I was telling you about before. So, let me get that off here. Gets that part off. Now I took one of the sticky mounts down here on the bottom and actually super glued it so the suction cup wouldn't be a problem anymore to one of these little adapters right here. So it is solid as a rock. It's not going to move around or shake or anything like that. So let's go ahead and see if I can get the ball to work on this one. Hoping they should all be the same amount of ball, same size ball, but let's see. Okay, that's a good Stein. Yep, it clipped in. There we go. Now I got it. So, pretty much want it. That's actually more solid with this being tightened down than this one ever was. It would always just like slide all over the place. The stalk was sturdy, but the tightening down the back here would never grab that ball nicely. So at every bump, it would like come down further and further. Not to mention, look how much bulkier this one is than that new unit. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Now I'm using their cord. Let me get my other USB-C cable I was using out of the way. And I'm just plugging into a... Yeah, I'm not pronouncing that. Forget that. It's got 4 ports. 2 of them are Quick Charge 3. So we're just going to grab the bottom one. Plug that back in. And yep, the lights are blinking blue, and it looks like it's ready now. So, where's my phone? Okay, so now it should just be touch the back, picks it up, grabs it, and now it's charging. Perfect. So, I need to go down to Midnight Oil Brewing Company and get my growler refilled. So it'd be a great test to see if it bounces out or has any problems. About a 20-minute drive. So let's go take a quick drive around and see what it does. And actually, let's make sure. Fast charging wirelessly, 57%. About 1 hour and 13 minutes till fully charged. So it is fast charging. It's using the QC. People need to patronize these people, or patronized, however you want to pronounce it. Okay, so the clock on my camera right now says it's been about 19 minutes of recording. So in about 19-20 minutes, we've gone from 54% to 69%. It hasn't shaken out of the unit at all. There's barely any vibration to it, and it's been very sturdy. Now, without touching the top, so I don't want to release it yet, let's see how warm it is. And it's not even warm to the touch. So let's release it and feel the front side of the unit. Should close itself. And that is warm to the touch. But again, nowhere near what this unit used to be. If I can get it off, it's stuck on stuff. What this unit used to be, fast charge, you can actually see, if you look at the right angle, it was actually almost delaminating the rubber that's on the back of this. I don't know if you can see that on the camera right there. Yeah, there you go. Now you get the right angle. It was actually delaminating the rubber. It was just, this thing would get so hot and it would always trip the protection for wireless charging. And this is a hard surface, so I don't think it holds onto the heat nearly as much, and it works great. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to go refill my growler, and we'll see you back at the bench. Open sesame. Oh my god, it worked. It's got a timer on it. But for $20, you cannot beat it. It definitely works nicely, and I think it's going to work a lot better considering it didn't even warm up at all. So I'm going to leave a link down in the description below where you can find this on Amazon. Give it a click, see what you think about it. Likes are always great. Dislikes, if you didn't like it, whatever. Sorry, can't please everyone. And any questions, comments, down below. And I'll see you in the next video.